So you got a home studio when you're looking for some speakers. You got a whole list of them, you're looking for the answer. I'm here to tell you that the choice is kinda personal, and there is gear that's out there for every single level. I've been a fan of Adam since I heard him in a studio, so I wrote to them and asked them if they'd send me some to use, yo. They said sure. I said what? A few weeks of waiting and they were in my car. I drove back home, put the boxes on my table, turned them all around so that I could read the label. The front's got a picture and it couldn't look sweeter. See those squiggly lines? Well, that's the ribbon tweeter. A label at the top says near field monitor T5V. Well, that's the model number. The side's got a list of all the tech specs. It's got a whole bunch of numbers. It's pretty complex. I won't read it out cause that'll be a bore. If you want all the details, there's a link below. I opened up the box, took the monitors out. They look absolutely killer, there's just no doubt. The T5Vs, yo, they're so sexy, yo. 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 A 5-inch woofer and that sexy ribbon tweeter. German engineering down to the millimeter. The back's got ports for different kind of cables. There's a knob that lets you set the output volume level. High and low cuts help you shape the sound in case you got sound bouncing off the walls around. I take them to my desk and place them on my table. They look so good, absolutely incredible. Hey guys, I'm Tavish and welcome to Tavish Music Official, the channel where I make music and explore music officially for some reason. Anyway, before we get started, since this is the first time that I'm talking to you guys face to face on this channel, I just want to say a big heartfelt thank you for all the love and support that you've shown me and this channel over the last year and a half or so. Your love and support keeps this channel going, so thank you so much. Thank you. Because I love you guys so much, there's a ton of new content coming up. There's Ableton performance videos, there's product reviews, there's tutorials, which yes, I know you guys have been asking for a while, and I'm sorry, but it's taking longer than expected. And I may do a giveaway as well. Maybe if we get to 1,000 subscribers, who knows? So if this kind of content is something that you enjoy, then please subscribe to the channel. And if you haven't already, do it! Just do it! Speaking of product reviews, that brings us to today's video, which, as you've probably guessed by now, is about the Adam Audio T5V Active Near Field Studio monitors. Jesus Christ, couldn't they come up with a shorter name? Full disclosure, Adam Audio did send these over to me. I didn't buy them with my own money, but they did ask me to do a review and they told me to be brutally honest in that review. So this is going to be a no-holds-barred review of the T5V, watts and all. So let's get started. The T-Series is Adam Audio's entry line of monitors, and the T5V is the entry model into this entry line. The range includes the T5V, the bigger T7V, the new T8V, and the T10S subwoofer. They're affordable budget studio monitors geared towards bedroom producers and DJs who want access to that Adam sound but don't have very deep pockets. Which, as studies have shown, is pretty much 98% of all music producers. Coming to the monitors themselves, the T5V has a 5-inch woofer and a 1.9-inch UART ribbon tweeter. Adam Audio is known for its super crispy highs thanks to its XR tweeter, which is found on their more expensive AX range of monitors. The UART tweeters are Adam Audio's solution for bringing their signature sound into their entry range of monitors while still keeping them relatively affordable. The back of the speaker has a bass port, power indicator LED, filter switches that can cut or boost low or high frequencies, a level knob, balanced and unbalanced inputs, an input selection switch, a 3-pin IEC power socket, and the power switch. The filter switches are actually an extremely useful addition and make sense in an entry-level monitor, since they're geared towards bedroom producers and home studios. Room acoustics aren't always perfect, so these filter switches help tame some of those problem frequency areas. So let's talk about that all-important question: how do they sound? I've been using the T5Vs for almost a year now. I got them last October, and honestly, I absolutely love them. The UR tweeter delivers super clear highs and mids, and I can listen to them for hours on end without any kind of fatigue. They sound just as clear whether you're listening to them at a lower or a higher volume, and they have a really nice, large sweet spot. When mixing bass frequencies, however, I did find I had to take the volume up a tad to get a bit more clarity and fullness in the sound. I personally found the bass adequate most of the time. Yes, there were times when I wished it had just that little bit more power in the low end. At the end of the day, it's a 5-inch woofer, so you're not going to get earth-shattering, window-rattling bass out of it. But at the same time, when you have those crystal clear highs and you have that rounded bottom end, you do find yourself wishing just sometimes that the bass had a little bit more power. Don't get me wrong though, the bass isn't bad at all. If I was to give you a comparison of some sort, look at it this way, okay? If you're going out drinking or clubbing or partying or whatever, there's two ways you could go about it. You could be Jordan Belfort, you could be loud and obnoxious and in your face and be the center of attention wherever you go, or you could be James Bond and be more smooth and suave and refined and classy, and stand at the bar and order your martini shaken, not stirred. And that's exactly what it's like with the T5Vs. The bass is refined and smooth and classy and understated. And as long as that kind of sound profile works for you, these are outstanding. If on the other hand you prefer a more punchy, front and center, in-your-face bass sound, then you may want to look elsewhere or consider picking up the T10S subwoofer to handle those bass frequencies. There are a couple of other really tiny issues with the monitors. Well, they're not really issues, they're just kind of design decisions that I would have taken differently. And they are the fact that the power switch, the power indicator LED and the volume knob are at the back of the monitor instead of the front. The volume knob has no detent at 0 dB, it freely turns through the entire range, and so it becomes quite fiddly initially when you're setting up the monitors, especially if you have them up against a wall. I would have just preferred to have the knob on the front, just makes it easier. But having said that, it's not really that big of a deal, because once you do set them up, the chances are you're not going to touch the volume knob very often. Coming to the power switch, I got used to it in like 5 minutes. It's at the back. It would have been nice to have them on the front. I would have really liked the power indicator LED on the front, just so that I know whether my monitors are on or off. And that's it really. Those are pretty much the only flaws. They're really tiny, so they're really not deal breakers in any way. So just to sum it up, the T5Vs are excellent budget studio monitors and are perfect for bedroom producers and DJs looking to get their hands and ears on that Adams sound. The tweeters aren't the legendary X-Art variety, but they still manage to bring amazing clarity to the highs. Bass is clean and refined, and if you like this kind of a sound profile, these are perfect. At $400 for the pair, I don't think there are any other monitors out there that can match these for clarity at the same price point. They're amazing, they sound fantastic, and they're unbeatable at this price range. So that about does it for this review. A big thank you to Adam Audio for sending these to me. I absolutely love them and I am not sending them back to you. A big thank you to you for watching this video. This is actually the first product review that I've done on this channel, so let me know what you think. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Do you want to see more reviews like this? Let me know in the comments down below. If you liked the video, please leave a thumbs up, and if you want to stay updated on future videos, hit the subscribe button and the bell icon.
Just do it!
So that's it from me. Hope you guys stay safe, stay home, wear a mask if you're going out, keep creating music, and I will see you guys in the next video. Cheers.
The T5Vs, yo, they're so sexy, yo. The T5Vs, yo, they're so sexy, yo. The T5Vs, yo, they're so sexy, yo. The T5Vs, yo.